Hey guys, PopularBoat here, and today I'm playing some more Europa Universalis 4 as Brandenburg in our Prussia or Bust second attempt campaign. Now it's been a little while since I played, so bear with me while I get my head back into this campaign. But from what we did last episode was get these two provinces off of Silesia while fighting Bohemia. We're currently the Emperor, and looks like we may hold on to it for a little while at least. So let's continue. We need to work our way through Pomerania, which is going to be a bit tricky, I think, since they are allied with Poland as well as we are, which I don't like. Who else are they allied to? East Frisia. We can demand unlawful territory from East Frisia. Who else are they allied with? Pomerania and Galera. Where is... There it is. Actually, where are they? East Frisia. Allied with Pomerania. Okay. We have some aggressive expansion, and we need our manpower to recover a fair bit. But let's do this. Demand Friesland, and if they refuse, which they will, we get a CB against them to get that back. So we'll have a look at that when they return. Okay, we can choose idea groups. We're very low on everything at the moment. We're waiting on Renaissance to spread to us, so we're going to start spending stuff on ideas, and I think the first one I want to go for is innovative for the reduced embracement cost, because that is just fantastic. So we'll pick that up as we get closer to actually having enough monarch points to pick anything. Nobility demand stricter sumptuary laws. Expensive clothes, great banquets, and impressive palaces are some of our most visible symbols of nobility, but the degree to which one family has money to spend on such things can vary greatly. In some cases, the burghers of our country are able to spend just as lavishly, if not more so, than the average noble. While there are old rules and traditions restricting such things for those of less noble births, these are hard to enforce efficiently. Okay, what does this actually do? Our estates are all pretty happy. Nobility has a bit too much influence for my liking, so let's knock that back. Although that didn't actually change their influence, just their happiness. Good job. Good reads. Good reads. Now they're going to be pissed off with us. Okay, we've got a loan from the bank. Let's repay. Let's milk our dudes a little. We've got some prestige to spare for that. We can make a donation. That should... didn't bump that up at all. Extra papal influence will be alright for now. Should have kept hold of that money and repaid the other loan. So yeah, I'm quite rusty. It's been a little while. I've played some campaigns solo since I recorded last. Let's have a look at this. Poland's keen to join in this campaign of imperial liberation. Do we have any claims against... Yes, we do have a claim against Pomerania. If we grab that, that'll be on the same sea tile to get claims on Stolp and Danzig, and that'll help us in the next war. So I think we'll go for that. Bring Poland in, and why the fuck not? Let's bring Trier as well. Okay, so that puts us at war. With these three, we should be much stronger than they are. Yeah, hugely. So let's go and crush Pomerania and get that sorted out. Especially if we can catch them. Don't want to attack into woods. Split our army, cap a couple of these, because these will not get flipped back by forts. They're going to merge their armies around, but... Poland, you're in the war. Why? Their army didn't turn blue for a long time. And I can hear someone's house alarm going off. That is a lovely noise. We lost our advisor. Let me just close my window. Get up and it turns off. Lovely. Alright. What we might do... Let's go grab Danzig and Stolp so Poland doesn't whinge about them on the way. Got disloyal estates. Also, they don't have a fort covering them, so they're not going to get released. Or liberated, whatever you want to call it. Let's start this other corps. Get our army back together. Actually, if they're going to siege that, let's just finish capturing those. Bohemia has an agent in our area. Not of much concern. I think we'll skip the advisor and make money for a little while. Just so we can repay that loan that just refreshed. Let's head down to Trier. We've got a fort on both. Our guy doesn't have any siege pips. Can we join this combat that's going to take place? If we get there in time, that is. Okay, let's start these sieges. Woods and woods. We don't want to get attacked in them, but I doubt we will. Cool, we got another cardinal. France is throwing a lot of... Oh no, that's just their active cardinals. Okay. Ooh. Lithuania got kicked out of Pomerania. Just considering if it's going to be worth running back to chase them. Actually, no. What? Why are these not sieges? Oh, Trier's on our side, of course. Rusty as fuck. Let's go crush this clown. Improve relations with Poland. Let's jump in on that fight. Is that our general? Yeah, 6 shock is ridiculous. Let's crush his remaining force. Siege what's left. $322 isn't bad. Corruption reduction is good. Stability cost modifier is nice. It's not a bad leader. Gelra. Poland's busy over there, that's good. How old is our king? 50. It's pretty mediocre heir, but that shouldn't be too awful. Very manageable. New Pope for Castile. Good for them. Novgorod has allied Pomerania. Novgorod's getting wrecked. Oh, they're getting chased out by Muscovy at least. Muscovy fighting Kazan. Let's enable best guess for a couple extra messages. Cool, 21% left on that is nice. We have some money, so let's repay that loan. Alright, making a gold a month is not great, but it's not the worst. That is some rubbish trade power though. Once we can get a coastal province and start building some fleet, that will help. Cool, Pomerania is 100% sieged. What can we get out of them? Let's free up our diplomat first. Okay, we have a claim on Stralsund, one of the two. Okay, so Danzig's port is on that sea tile, so we can't actually grab that. But if we grab those two, that puts us in a position to get what we need. If we grab both, that's a massive coalition. Who are the Teutons allied with? I think it was Denmark. Yeah, Denmark has Sweden and Norway. We're not going to give that back. Stop. Oh, we could get them to release Danzig. Can we release Danzig and vassalize Danzig? No. Just wondering if that might be an option for us. The other option is to humiliate and get our power projection up. But it would be nice to get our hands on Danzig. Yeah, let's do that. We'll release Danzig, and then we'll make friends with them. Let's grab their money too. Oh, that's a lot. 16 ducats. Not much. War reparations will help us out a bit. Releasing Danzig, and then we'll try and make friends with them, maybe vassalize them. Okay, how's our aggressive expansion looking now? A couple painful ones, but I think we've still got a truce with Bohemia for a while, so that's fine. Danzig, join a trade league. What is our government type? Feudal monarchy. Why is that even showing up as an option? But us being at war, they don't want an alliance, but outside of that they would. Let's get a royal... Yeah, we got a slot. Royal marriage. We'll start securing that. Let's finish this war off as well. 3, 2, 1. Sue for peace. Return that. War reparations. Give us your money. Don't really care about your treaties. That'll be fine. I should have checked if that increases our imperial authority for actually enforcing that. But we now have a lot more overextension. We're going to have to take it easy for a little while, and our armies need to come home. And they can cover Silesia. Okay. Now, when we can, we'll offer an alliance to Danzig. See if we can get him into a vassal position at some point. Too few rivals now, okay. Who would we like? Maybe Hungary if they take this, but if Austria gets that over them... that might be fine actually. We don't want Poland. Saxony... Saxony feels like an easy option. Where's Brunswick? Brunswick? There. Let's have a look. We're allied with Saxony, so that's not a good option. Brunswick is also allied with Saxony, so that's not a great option. Hungary is allied to Austria, though. Will Austria care if we rival Hungary? I don't think so. Let's go Brunswick, because if we eclipse them, then that will be a bonus for us. Manpower's going back up. Economic. No, we still have a truce. We can't send them an embargo. Okay, ideas. Prestige decay, mercenary maintenance. Really want the tech cost and embracement cost reduction. Like, everything about innovative ideas is great, so it's one of my favorite ones to grab early on. We have our port now, so let's... No, we can't. We need to get this core up. Okay, that was Stolp and Stralsund. Stralsund? God damn it, our leader is now Craven. What a turd. Alright, let's do that. We'll wait for our war exhaustion to go down before we do Stralsund. Let's have a bit of a look around what's going on elsewhere. Oh, England's starting to unite Ireland. Aragon lost its thing over Naples. Wow. That is going to be a weak Iberia. Can we see their prestige? Disputed succession for Danzig isn't amusing me. Age 20. Still very young. If we can get royal marriage, that would be nice. Well, we've got the royal marriage. If we can get a relative on their throne, that'd be nice. Or as an heir, at least. We could support heir in... Well, okay, maybe not. We could, but Mecklenburg already has 40 points. Why aren't you so fond of us? Oh, aggressive expansion, of course. Switzerland, taken territories that aren't yours. Zero chance to give back Baden. Baden? Neutral attitude, province value, Swiss opinion. That's pain. If we do too many of those demands for territory, then we start having issues. Hungary, you took Silesia. Anyway, political crisis. Lose the stability or some legitimacy. Really need the admin points, so I don't want to stab hit. Let's just lose some legitimacy. Austria wouldn't help Hungary at the moment, but no one would help us. I wonder if this would be different if we actually had the CB for it. Cool, we gained a core. Territory would cost us more money, but once we get the other core, that should settle. Bohemia's fabricated claims. Pomerania's fabricated claims. Let's actually do this demand for territory. Where the fuck is it gone? Ratibor. So, oh, we'll have to give it a month. How long does that claim last? That's ours. 10 years, alright, we can probably do that in the next 10 years. 4%. It's not a huge difference. Let's get that started. We will have Silesian rebels soon, so let's get our army in on spot. Austria would help them now. That's painful. We do have a lot more force limit cap we could be using, but we don't have the money for that. We should have enough favour to fight them reasonably soon. Can we demand the other one as well? Yes. They refused, so we lost a point, but that's not too bad. Ooh, Saxony's voting for Saxony. We need to improve relations. Palatinate not hugely negative, so if we can get friendly with them, that'll help us out. It's been a while since I've done HRE mechanics. We're going to lose We're going to lose the emperorship when we become Protestant anyway. But we'll manage. Okay, Stolp is almost done. Let's start building some fleet. 681 days, god damn it. For that... Oh, what if we make it a territory? 681. That's probably based on autonomy. We'll just wait for Stralsund. Shouldn't be too long anyway. And we'll have to keep an eye on this. Saxony would join us. Poland is the one that I really want. We'll have to keep an eye on tech. 10% bonus national tax. Most of our income is just coming from war reps, which I do not like. Okay, there's the Silesian revolt. Let's knock them over. Move those guys up to cover the Pomeranian ones. Actually, let's get let's give Poland military access. They might like us a little more. And then we can keep our armies ready. Oh, right. It's confused why we're losing so much money, but it's just our army extra costs for them reinforcing. Okay, it is time for me to put a break in here. So thank you guys for watching, hope you've been enjoying. Next episode we're going to be seeing if we can expand a little more. See if we can unite some of our lands and maybe try and get some of these Reich reforms happening. These non-member states are going to be an issue, so we'll see if we can start reclaiming some of those, make a stronger HRE. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.